Hello and welcome to Cricbuzz Comm Box. I'm Saiyami Kher and I have Mr. Joy Bhattacharjya with me. Joyda, Pakistan 59 for 1 after their 10 overs. Canada were 55 for 5. Pakistan losing that lone wicket of Siam Ayub. But do you think Rizwan and Babar are playing sensibly, taking things slowly and just wanting to go and reach their target?
I think that's what they're trying to do. You know, in the early times, we were thinking that they'd go hard and they'll try and get their run rate up as well. But I think they're planning to do that only after a while, perhaps play another couple of overs and then really open up. The partnership has given them stability. Remember, at the same time, you had Canada at 55 for 5.
Yes.
So the difference is pretty radical out there. The number of wickets had gone. So their job was to just consolidate, make sure that they're there. And I think now for the last over, Babar's beginning to play some shots. First 6 of the match from their side has been registered. So let's see what happens from here on.
But Joyda, if you remember what happened the other day against India, they were 57 for 1 after their 10 overs. So Pakistan would not want to remember what happened. Different conditions, the bowlers obviously very, very different. So like you said, you think they will take this down for the next 3-4 overs, see where they reach and then kind of open?
Yeah, I think they'll launch. They launch. They need to launch because they need to improve their run rate to a certain extent at least. And I think Canada has thrown everything they have at it. I think the opening bowlers bowled well. I think, you know, Junaid has bowled well, Zafar has bowled well, but they just haven't, looked as penetrative as they could have been. I think, Kaleem Sana looked threatening up front, but, just didn't get wickets. And now I think the pitch is also easing out a bit. So I think from now on, it should be easier for Pakistan.
Haliger getting that 1 wicket, again a very good catch behind the stumps, which was very impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. Under edges are always difficult and he under edged it. It was a really good catch by Mova. And I think those are the kind of catches. At that point, there was another one where the ball seemed to deflect off the bat, then it actually from the pad. Had a couple of wickets gone their way, things might have been different. I think now they've just got a little bit more control of the match, Pakistan. And their spectators will be feeling a little bit happier about sitting here today.
Well, Kaleem Sana had gotten Babar out in their divisional level, so he'll be keeping that in mind, saying that, okay, this is that wicket that I want.
Absolutely. And I think what they need to do now is not bother about 20 overs, to just bring back their best bowlers.
Yes.
So if they think Kaleem Sana will get them wickets, bring back Kaleem Sana, let them have a go, because the point of it is that if this match goes on for another 3-4 overs, okay, the match is over anyway, they'll win. So they might as well throw their best weapons and see what happens.
And if they do lose a wicket, who do you see coming in to bat next?
I think at this point in time, they'll just go by the order. I mean, Fakhar Zaman
they wouldn't want to up the ante at all in any way.
Yeah, even Fakhar Zaman is one of their best hitters. So it's not, their only specialist hitter is Iftikhar, who's not playing today. I think Fakhar Zaman is good enough and he knows how to hit the ball out of the ground if they need it. And I think that's what all they need to do, get close enough, then just launch.
Well, one thing, that video that Wasim Akram was talking about, learning from your mistakes, he was furious with what Pakistan had done. Do you think they'll learn from their mistakes and not play some unnecessary shots, because that collapse will always be there at the back of their head?
Yeah, I think they'll have learned something from it. And I think this is a less threatening bowling attack, so they're less under pressure. I think what they've done very well in the last 2-3 overs, if you see, from overs 7 to 10, every over was 7 runs, 8 runs, 9 runs, 7 runs. So they haven't been getting many boundaries. Just 1-4 and 1-6. But there's been a lot of these runs which have been scored. And I think they've managed to make sure there are not too many dot balls towards the end. And that's given them some stability, so that, they're always running between wickets, changing ends. And I think that's going to hold them in good stead.
So 80-20, you think?
I'd say 85-20, 85-15, yeah.
All right, 85-15 is what Joyda has said. We'll wait and watch and see if Canada have any surprises up their sleeve. We'll be giving you all the updates in the post-match show, so do join in there. And thank you so much for watching Cricbuzz Comm Box.